In this databite episode, I'm going to show you how to record a breadcrumb to help you troubleshooting mobile crashes. In this documentation, you can find different APIs for different frameworks, how to call the API to record breadcrumbs. In this example, I'm going to use Android app which is using Kotlin to record a breadcrumb. So I have my code written ready. What I am going to do is to record breadcrumb when the delete button is hit. So first we need to define a few attributes that we want to be included in the breadcrumb. I included the name of the function, which is delete button, and then the location of this method, which is under our main activity. And then we'll call the agent API record breadcrumbs from the Relic SDK and give it a name for breadcrumbs name, and then also the attributes that we defined earlier on. So now let me save and run the app. I can add, click a few buttons, delete. This is going to record the breadcrumbs. I may also do some other activity, and then I'll click download, which will trigger a crash. And now we can go back to the New Relic UI. We'll probably need to wait for a couple seconds for the data start reporting. I do have a couple examples that I did before this recording, so I'll just use that as one of the example. We can go to the crash analysis and go to the crash that you are interested in. You got the overview of what is crashes happening, which location, crash rate, and etc. But you can go to that specific crash that we just looked at, and this will give you the details of the crash and the stack trace. If we scroll down, we can see the event trail, and this is where you are going to see the breadcrumbs that are recorded. It could be really useful for our engineer to understand what actions has been taken before the crash happened, and all this information will be available in the UI. We can click it to see the detail of the breadcrumb as well. Well, for any additional information, we'll add to the description of this episode.